A $20,000 reward is now being offered in the disappearance of a mother of two from the Chicago area. 37-year-old Lisa Stebick was last seen April 30th. Her estranged husband, Craig, says he saw her leave the house carrying only her cell phone and her purse. He didn't report her missing until the next morning. Reporter Joe Napolitano has been covering the story for the Chicago Tribune. Good morning. It's been more than a week now since Lisa Stebick's disappearance. Any new leads by the police?
You know what, as far as we know, we talked to the police last night in the late evening, and they didn't have leads, they don't have a suspect, and they don't even have a person of interest at this point.
So nothing from the $20,000 reward at this point, nothing from her website?
You know what, I'm still waiting to hear a report from the police this morning. I put out a couple of calls, and I'm kind of waiting to hear something from them. So something, you know, it's possible something transpired overnight, but as of yesterday late, no such thing.
As we've followed these cases over the years, in most of them, the husband is always under a cloud of suspicion. Craig Stebick has refused to take a polygraph test. What's the backstory to that?
Well, I talked to his attorney, and his attorney said that he felt polygraph was not the right way to go right now. He felt that polygraphs are not... His client has been cooperating fully as he has from the beginning, and that a polygraph is not what he needs to do right now.
And what about the fact that he did not wait until the next morning to report her missing?
Well, you know, I haven't spoken to him personally, but and he basically said they were living in the same house for several months since their divorce proceedings began, I believe, earlier this year, but they really did lead separate lives, and they kind of went their own way, so...
Did we know if, they were living in the same house, which is a little unusual, and some things I had read suggested that maybe even she was dating, is that right?
You know what, I don't know about her romantic life, but I believe her relatives have told me that they were in the same house so that her children could go to the same school and have the same friends in the neighborhood and kind of make a smoother transition for the family. Also, her family has announced today there will be a candlelight vigil in Plainfield, I believe at 6:30. They've also posted video on YouTube, and there's a website, www.findlisastebick.com, where they posted some other information.
So devastating. A 12-year-old daughter and 10-year-old son. Any indication how the kids are doing?
I actually asked some of the family members that yesterday, and they said they're taking it, they're taking it hard. One of the relatives said the kids just seem sort of in shock. They're old enough to read the reports, they're old enough to know what's going on, and it's been very difficult.
And I know we'll be talking to you again, I hope, as more information comes in.
Thanks so much.